Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So just recently I did a tier list and now Super Miumiu has released a tier list with the Witcher 3 collab characters. So thanks to Super Miumiu, otherwise known as Icy Fun, and Super Oliver as well. So let's have a look at these. So definitions, there's their single target, signature ultimate, and most skills are for the single target environment. And then the AoEs, so basically the save, mainly used for AoEs. Characters who have both single target and AoE. Support, characters whose signature ultimate and frequently used skills are primarily support and healing. And all-rounder, they include offensive, support, and healing skills. Tier 0, Supermodel, a character of the immortal cultivation level. Tier 1, very strong, Chris Lawrence. Tier 2, relatively strong. And Tier 3, average, top performer. Tier 4, relatively weak. Tier 5, very weak, like a primitive man. Cultivation recommendation definition. The red is priority. This is the version's answer, playing a key role in the current game environment. Recommended to focus resources on developing it first. And yellow is discard. In the current environment, practical value is low, or there's obvious superior alternatives. Okay, and then 5-star is the complete form. 3 and 5-star recommendations show qualitatively change. Okay, and then under or equal to 3-star. 3-star recommendation, each subsequent level represents a qualitative change, or 1 to 3-star. Quality change at 3 stars, but even 1 star can perform its main function. So let's look at this. Tier 0, Celestial tier. So we have SP Samantha sitting here, really strong priority, 3 or 5-star investment. I definitely do agree with that. And then we have Shanaz, and she also has a yellow arrow. What was the yellow arrow again? So yellow arrow is relatively strong within the same tier, or has certain possibility of upgrading in the future. And then the purple arrow down is relatively weak in the same tier, or has certain possibility of dropping in the future. So Shanaz has a certain possibility of even going up above tier 0. I think we'll just look at the CN version. Yeah, so 2 stars or higher, definitely really good. It is like the queen of the CN version. SP Nana, also priority, sitting at 3 or 5-star investment. Now tier 1, we have Sham in the single target category, 3-star or higher, still doing really well. We also have Lukama. Lukama also looks like pretty high in that tier, going up with the yellow arrow. She is still a priority investment, sitting at 3 or 5 stars. We also have Camelot in the AoE clear. The AoE, really strong physical AoE. Priority, 3-star or higher. He did put Geralt in the same tier though. Support, we got Taia, 2 or 4 stars. We have Credenza, 3 or 5 stars. And then in the support category, we have Heshan, 3 or 5 stars. And Yiserine is a priority, 3 stars or higher. SP Mytha is a priority, 3 or 5 stars. And we have Yennefer. This is our first Witcher 3 collab character. Also has down arrow. She has a possibility of dropping because they have Shanaz. So they're like, Yennefer is okay, but Shanaz is better. So 3-star or higher investment with Yennefer. And then in the single target, we have Estra, 3 or 5-star. And there's Geralt. So he has that yellow up arrow. He has a possibility of going up in the future as well. This is a single target AoE. So he is 3-star or higher. We have Lobster, Parzival. When is he coming to global? 3 stars or higher. Kristen still going strong, 4 or 5 stars. Oh, he's put Ciri here as well. Possibility of dropping. I mean, she's free, yeah? 3-star or higher. And then we have Triss. The Triss is sitting at 3 stars or higher, and she has the up arrow as well, so possibility of going up, or is like, you know, strong in her tier. I do think her damage potential can be pretty insane. We have SP Nangol, 3 stars or higher, and then the rest of our AoEs. So we got Marsil sitting at 3 or 5 stars there, Livata, 3 or 5 stars, and Nydia, possibility of dropping, and 3 stars or higher. We have SP Sophia, 4 stars or higher, OG Nana, 1 star or 3 stars or higher. Ooh, Selena's here. Possibility of going up, or is strong in her tier. 3 or 4 stars. We have Clara, 2 stars or higher. Aisha, 3 stars or higher. And Luffy, possibility of dropping Luffy or weaken his tier. 3 or 5 stars. Damn, he's going down. Dots just haven't been that relevant, yeah? Tier 3, we have OG Sophia, 3 or 5 stars. And she might even go up. Okay. We have Kia, 3 or 4 stars. Team Meteor, 3 stars or higher. And then SP Fakel, 3 or 5 stars. And his Husler as well, 3 or 5 stars. But she's probably going to go down. SP Ravia, 3 stars or higher. And yeah, possibility of going up. All the knockbacks been going up, yeah? Rico, 3 stars or higher. Possibility of going up as well. Agatha, 3 stars or higher. August, 3 stars or higher there. Pamina, 3 or 5 stars. Layla, 3 or 4 stars. Momo, 3 stars. Pooch Run Run, 3 or 5 stars. And here's Yagane, 3 or 5 stars there. And Karis, 3 or 5 stars. Farlin, 3 stars or higher. Coco, 5 stars. Yeah, just non-negotiable, 5 stars. Kavare, strong in his tier or possibility to go up to join Luffy. 3 or 5 stars. And Favia, 3 or 5 stars and possibility of going up. Homa, 3 or 5 stars. And then Kiansha, 3 stars or lower. And we have Nona Wheel, 1 or 5 stars, and looks like she might go down. And then in tier 4, ordinary tier, Hull, 3 or 5 stars. Beryl, 3 or 5 stars. Jack Lulu, 3 or 5 stars, possibly of going down. Okay. What else do we have? OG Samantha. Okay. This is the first discard, right? It's like, don't invest in her at all. Magnus, 5 stars. Damn, who 5-star Magnus, right? Gloria, 3 or 5 stars. Simona, 3 or 5 stars. Afra, 3 stars or higher. Ida, 3 or 5 stars. Oh, come on. You can put, at least get 1 star on Ida, right? Akambe is down here still, 3 or 5 stars. And then, what's on the lower tier? It's everyone else, right? Everyone has a discard. It's like, just don't use them. Leonide, Garcia, Iggy, OG Nungol, Lilywil. And then we got Dantalion, Bakal, Alexi, Guzman, OG Ruia, Miguel. We also have Xavier down here. Denchi. Denchi at 5 stars, okay. OG Mytha, Nurgle, Eden. Okay. Like, I don't know. I think this tier list is pretty fair. Like, how does mine actually compare if I try and put them on the same screen? So, yeah, we'll both pretty much agree on our top ranks. What is that doing? Okay. Yeah, so we got SP Samantha, SP Nana, and Shanaz. So definitely everyone's sitting up there in the high ranks. Alright, that's better. Sham's still sitting high. Lukama, the same. Camelot is the same. We're literally just copying each other's homework, right? Credenza, Taya, Heshan. Okay, that's the same. We have Yiserine, the same. SP Meta, the same. Yennefer, the same. The only difference I have up here that I ranked higher for my tier list is Geralt, right? I had Geralt 1 tier higher. But he has has Geralt with the yellow arrow, so he sees Geralt as higher potential. I can't say that I copied homework because sorry, I released mine first, yeah. And then the next tier we have Estra. Yep, I got Estra in that tier. Geralt, yep, I had him up, but he has him like higher power level or possibility of going up. Parzival here, Tristan, yep. Actually, I had Tristan up higher as well, so his Tristan is a bit lower. So maybe I should drop my Tristan. Yeah, what else is different? So Siri had its same tier. He does have Triss as well, and possibly going up there. SP Nangol, Marcel, Livato, everyone's still the same. I did have SP Rawia higher, but he has the up arrow on SP Rawia. And I had Rico higher, but he has the up arrow there. Pavia, Kavare. I had Kavare up, yeah? Maybe my Favia's a bit high. I don't know. Oh, he does have Selena up higher than mine. I did end up dropping. Oh no, Selena's here, still tier 1. Luffy is there. Yeah, I think like main differences is probably what, like the Kavare, Rico, SP Rawia. That's interesting. Yeah, I think his tier list is pretty fair. Like, it's pretty much similar to mine, right? At least like we both have like a similar idea of where all the units are. Like, you know, he does main CN, so he's more aware of what is happening in the current CN environment. And yeah, I think it's fairly fair. It's just like some minor differences, like Geralt higher, Bari higher, Kristen higher. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Really appreciate Super Miumiu for doing this every single month. Okay, higher preview, previous rankings. He has a group. Welcome everyone to share the opinions on the character rankings. Data saving, you may not need the top 2 rows, but you can't be without them. 3rd and 4th rows offer more entertainment. Players team up and play individually. If the last 2 rows are Cat City are playable, I think I can too. Yeah, Cat City is their pure free-to-play player. He hasn't like spent any of his gems. I support Geralt because he's more handsome than Camelot. Now we have no choice but to support it. The authoritative rankings are here. It seems like Geralt is still not up to par, following the crowd. Jointly released. The official collaboration character strength was well controlled. Okay. Yeah, I think that's really, really good. Yeah, the collab, right? Everyone's in this tier 2 category. Geralt, Ciri, Triss. I mean, Yennefer's still up 1 tier. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.